The biggest bombshell dropped. NIO stock will be the number one in electric cars. The most significant bombshell was just dropped. In the field of electric vehicles, NIO stock will emerge on top. Although China is the industry leader in the production of electric cars, very few of those cars make it to the United States. This is primarily due to the fact that there is an import duty of 25% placed on cars coming from China. Now, various media outlets in China are reporting that NIO, one of the largest of the new crop of Chinese electric car manufacturers, is mulling over the possibility of opening a factory in the United States. Want to know more? Hey guys, welcome to Finance Insights. Today, we are going to discuss the biggest bombshell dropped. NIO stock will be the number one in electric cars. So stay with us till the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this information. But before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell symbol so that you don't miss out on any of our wonderful videos in the future. And let's get started. Despite NIO's refusal to either confirm or refute the reports, CN Post was able to piece together a number of indicators that point in the same general direction, referencing a website that is a source for local news. It is stated that NIO is currently hiring for various positions, such as overseas manufacturing planning specialist, specialists in the body process for international projects, specialists in international planning and infrastructure, as well as project managers for international logistics. Candidates for the position of planning specialist are required to have managed 2 or more comprehensive master plan projects, at least one of which must have been carried out in the United States. For this position, you will also need to be familiar with the U.S. process, planning, and master plan principles, as well as state policies, design codes, and planning submission processes in the U.S., and you will need to understand all of these things. It was speculated that NIO had some kind of plan to establish a factory in the United States. This position requires familiarity with the policies of the states in the U.S. According to a source who is familiar with the plant construction for Chinese car companies, NIO presently possesses a self-driving research center in San Jose, California, as well as a software development team in that city. In addition, the company is looking to fill positions in San Jose for planning and infrastructure specialists. One of the requirements for these positions is knowledge of the regulatory procedures that are specific to the industrial real estate sector. At the time, various news outlets were reporting that the expansion of the market was going to include not only the United States, but also Western Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. We are a Chinese company, but we are also a company that was established and supported by resources from around the world, and our employees come from over 40 different countries. During an interview with English language media on December 19th, including the CNEV Post, Lee stated that the company is strongly focused on making more intelligent electric vehicles. European and American automakers manufacture excellent products, but NIO also has a very unique experience and unique competitiveness. Lee stated that if NIO were to establish operations in the U.S., it could put pressure on American automakers. This would be especially true if NIO were to offer vehicles at prices that were lower than those of domestic models. The same business model was followed by automobile manufacturers in South Korea and Japan when they first began selling their products in the United States. The price will be the deciding factor. NIO could supply the affordable electric vehicles that Tesla, Ford, General Motors do not, which would be a huge help to customers who want to drive electric but find the options available today to be too pricey for their budgets. The prospect appears to be quite some time in the future, which is good news for businesses that are already operating in the market. Deutsche Bank analyst Edison Yu have discovered an NIO fact that is quite intriguing. On LinkedIn, he discovered an opening for a position involving business planning for the American market. The posting is no longer available, but Yo mentioned that they were looking for someone to develop a strategy to break into the U.S. market. The fact that NIO did not immediately respond to a request for comment suggests that the company is still thinking about entering the U.S. market. It's still early, and even in 2025, the financial model does not include any U.S. sales for NIO. He indicated that the sales will begin in Europe first, followed by entry into the American market. In the second half of this year, NIO intends to begin selling automobiles on the continent. On LinkedIn, there are already a great number of job postings for available positions that are based in Oslo. Although NIO's manufacturing capacity is approximately 100,000 vehicles per year, and the company plans to triple that figure in the coming years, the company is currently selling all the cars it can make in China, at least for the time being. The company plans to triple its manufacturing capacity in the coming years. In the long run, there will be more automakers in the United States, which will make it more difficult for existing players to maintain their market share. In the United States, it'll put pressure on traditional automakers to transition to electric vehicle offerings more quickly than the existing players appear to realize at this point. GM has the intention of releasing 30 electric vehicles around the world by the year 2025, and they plan to invest approximately $27 billion in the process. The Ford Motor Company, for its part, recently revealed that it intends to invest approximately $20 billion in the research and development of electric vehicles and autonomous vehicles between now and the year 2025. That tells us that automobiles manufactured in other countries could have a significant influence on the market during the early 1970s. Ford and Chrysler controlled approximately 70 to 80% of the car market in the United States, while Japanese players are now considered an afterthought. The original Detroit Three controlled approximately 40% of the market. The combined sales of Honda Motor and Nissan Motor in the United States account for approximately 33% of the total market for light vehicles. It will take any foreign automaker quite some time to build a successful business from the ground up, but NIO stock seems to be responding to consumer demand. Shares increased by 3.3% to 61 during Tuesday's trading at midday, bringing the stock's year-to-date gain to about 25%. This comes after fine shares increased by more than 1,100% in 2022. Analysts anticipate more gains for the stock. Around 55% of the stocks included in the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 are rated as having a buy recommendation. Keeping this in mind, we strongly suggest that prior to making any kind of financial commitment, you first look into the matter thoroughly using a wide range of resources. Is NIO stock a buy now? I'll get right to the point. If you believe in China's EV growth story, NIO is a buy today. NIO is already a major player in China's luxury electric car market. It sold more cars in April than the top 3 German automakers combined, those being BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Audi. With NIO now focused on a mass-market brand, it is clear that the company wishes to increase its share of the world's largest EV market. Earnings volatility is nothing new for growth stocks. What matters is whether or not revenue is increasing. NIO leaves no room for complaint. Its delivery set a new high in May, its sales are steadily increasing, and it earns positive gross margins. And that's it for today, guys. We sincerely hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, make sure you please click on that like button and share it with all your friends and family. If you have any questions or comments, please share them with us in the comment space below. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you see even more of our incredible videos. You can also check out our other videos that have been specially selected for you. And we'll catch up with you in the next video. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.